It is a dark and stormy night over the city of Crosshaven. The loud cracks of the roaring thunder and the violent, bright flashes of lightning match the violence taking place in the Lorehart Manor on this night. We see the exterior of the manor, ominous against the stormy sky. Arcane flashes and fiery explosions can be seen and heard muffled and dulled by the sounds of the storm. Suddenly, we cut to see Wilhelm and Eovald drinking and laughing with one another at Vera's. We smash cut again to see Wilhelm looking out of Terry's room, scared, eyes wide. He sees burnt wood, bloodstains on the ground, and 2 unconscious bodies of his party members. We see Eovald struggling to his feet to chase the fleeing Thomas. Our vision flashes again. We see Luce and Luke sharing a tea as Sylvester rests curled between them. We smash cut again and Luce is on the ground, unconscious, bloody and burned. Luke is tired, exhausted, looking at his party, reminded of the battlefields. Our vision flashes again. Sybil and Pipplin sitting on their couch, holding hands, confessing feelings for one another. We smash cut again and Sybil is knelt by Eovald, having just chose to pour his healing potion down his throat. Pipplin lays motionless, also bloody, also burned. Time seems to stop. Thomas has misty stepped away and jumped out of the second story of his home. He is fleeing. Eovald, you've just spent all your movement getting up from prone and chasing him to where you stand now. It's your turn. What do you do?
Oh my god.
You had a whole week to think about this.
And I thought I had 5 more minutes.
That's when he does all his best.
Wilhelm, you're on deck after Luke.
I am going to... He just, jumped out the window.
He jumped out the window, yeah. And you've spent your movement so far.
I'm going to dash.
Okay. So, you spend your action dashing 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You get right up to the window. You see him down below you.
Okay. I can't get close to him. I can't. He's down at the bottom, right?
Yeah.
And I'm up. I can't jump down next to him.
I'll allow you to use your bonus action to jump out of this window and land on him if you would like to try to do so.
Holy shit.
I think that would be stupid, but I also think that it wouldn't be stupid. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What is your current HP at?
10.
Okay.
He looks pretty injured.
Let me remind myself.
If he has to think about it, then no.
He doesn't look as bad as you would want him to, probably.
Yeah.
He didn't really take that many hits.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I'm going down.
Okay.
I'll use my bonus action to get him.
I need you to roll a athletics check for me. DC 15 to make him take the brunt of the fall so that you take less damage.
Okay. Easy. Dirty
Okay.
20.
Dirty 20. So this is going to be 2d6 damage. You're going to take half of it, but he'll take the full amount. Okay. That's 6 total damage. So you take 3 points of damage. He takes 6 bludgeoning damage. And you are right next to him.
Okay.
So you've landed on him, hit him, he kind of falls. He's still in front of you. You've landed kind of right behind him. And that's where you are, okay?
That's my turn.
At the end of your turn, it's now Luke's turn, who's going to... Fuck. He's,
Books.
5,
Now's not the time.
10, 15, 20. Oh, wait, you're out here now. 25. Okay.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Let's see what he can do. Yeah, Luke is going to... Does he have this? He does have the spell slot. Well, attempts to grapple using your grapple modifier, your spellcasting ability to grapple. Interesting. Okay, so I'm going to roll this in the chat just because this is fun. I'll tell you what the results of this are in just a second, but Thomas is going to roll a d20 plus 1. Ooh, that's a 17. Now Luke is rolling a d20 plus 6, and he needs to beat the 17. That's a 9 plus 6, that's 15. So what happens is Luke casts the spell Monkey's Grasp, and you see the ground beneath Thomas begin to mold and move, and this hand comes out of the ground to try to wrap around Thomas.
As an unconscious person, can I give my inspiration to...
DM inspiration.
That's a good...
It is DM inspiration.
It is DM inspiration, which is very free. So yes, but you need to describe to me what memory comes to Luke's mind of Luce right now that inspires him in this moment.
I think the experience of you said this is it's like something to do with a monkey's grasp? Is that...
Yeah, and actually I was a little bit wrong about that. I was thinking of the earthen grasp, but it's this is actually one of the spells from the your fun little book that you bought us, the Obajima. But you summon a large ethereal monkey paw that rises up and tries to grasp at a huge or smaller creature on the ground you see within range. So because he's a druid, I like to think that it does come out of the ground, and it has that earthy look to it. Like the fur is if you look closely, it's actually thick brambles and vines and roots, but it looks like fur as it comes out of the ground to try to grab him.
So I think we've talked a lot about the Feywild and talking about the the way that life is plant is life kind of thing, and there's Luce tells a story to Luke at one point in time while they're sitting back at the Druid's Rest of getting caught in living vines like this, and how I got stuck there all day. Yeah. I love that. I like to so we'll say mechanically that kind of happens before he even thinks of this spell. And he's looking down at Thomas. He's like, what do I do? And he's like, brambles, vines, stuck, yes, and he reaches out and he's going to attempt to do this again. D20 plus 6. That's a 12 plus 6, which is an 18, which just beats a 17. So using that DM inspiration, you see this ethereal earthen monkey's paw, Eovald, wrap around Thomas, and he is currently grappled, and at the start of his turn will take a d8 of necrotic damage. Nice. That is Luke's turn. It is now Wilhelm's turn. Sybil, you are on deck.
Yeah, there's not much I can do. I think I'm just staggering out of this room, and I'm going to use my action to dash all the way up to there.
25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20... unless I'm wrong, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25... You can get right up to there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you run in, so you're running past... You look at the unconscious bodies of your party members, wishing that you can do something, knowing that you really can't. So you run past them to try and help the people that you can help. You run into the room. I'll say that just for the sake of ease, because you actually could get to that square that Luke is in. I'll say that both of you are like right there at the window looking down, and you see him like reaching out, and you see this paw, and you do have a bonus action if you have any bonus actions.
I mean, I use my... Oh, I guess...
Yeah, use your action to dash, so...
Right. I guess in that case, I could use...
You got a quicken spell, maybe?
That's what I'm good. I think I... Yeah, actually, I think I just have enough. I think that'll be my last... Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna spend my last 2 sorcery points then to do... Cantrip. Which one do I want to do? I'm gonna try Ray of Frost, just to kind of slow him down a bit.
Yeah, even more. Yeah, for sure. You'll have advantage on this because he's grappled.
Oh, nice. Cool. Good. 21?
21 definitely hits. Roll for damage.
3 points of cold damage, and his speed is slowed by 2.
Alright, so you see him, he's wrapped in this ethereal earth and monkey's paw. He gets hit with this. Eovald's right behind him. He's surrounded. That is the end of Will's turn. Sybil, you are up.
I am so happy that I healed Eovald. And now I'm just up here with 2 unconscious bodies. And I think I will... I have to go now to my friend. So I'll go over and lean over Pipplin and kind of pull her up gently and be like, oh, please, be okay. And I'll take out as much as I can out of my med pouch.
Yeah.
And start tending to her wounds using my battle medic. With my healer's kit, which is going to be getting low soon.
I was about to say, how much can you use that? I'm just curious. Does it have a mechanic for it?
It's 10 uses for healer's kit, and I have been taking tally.
Oh, I'm sure you have. Yeah, you're good. You definitely have not used it 10 times. So.
Yeah, it's halfway. It's almost halfway gone. But Pip is a D6. So Pipplin, I do heal you for 6 points of healing just to get you back to consciousness.
Yeah, I think you kind of like, you kneel down, you see that there is like a bleeding wound that you staunch and put pressure on, and as you're doing that, you take out this herb, this powder that you kind of like rub on your fingers, wave it underneath her nose. It kind of like wakes her up. She's got that healing from the wound there, and Pipplin... a sight that has become all too familiar recently, Sybil bringing you back from unconsciousness.
I think I would make a little joke just as she comes to consciousness and be like, we've got to stop meeting like this. And then, like, smile.
Amazing. All right, so Pipplin, you are back up, but it is Luce's turn. So Luce... In the chat of doom, my friend, I need you to roll a death saving throw.
As long as it's not a
natural one. Kind of funny if you just die.
If this is a natural 1, Luce dies.
What a fun thing that would be. I've been asking for it for so long.
And 11 sessions in.
Yeah.
12. We're 12 sessions in.
We are 12
this
sessions.
is 12?
Yeah, this is 12.
It's Wolf.
Holy Jesus.
That's a 4. So that is a failure. Luce is at 2 failed death saves. But Luce is alive for now. That is the end of Luce's turn. It is now Thomas's turn, who takes a D8 of necrotic damage.
One. The house and kills us all.
Great.
Yay.
Took 1 point of damage. Does he want to use his action to escape, or does he want to... How many Misty Steps does he get? Uh-oh, he gets 3 a day.
3 Misty Steps a day keeps the...
Bonus action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boop. Bonus action. Thomas is going to look back at you, Eovald. I told you, you picked the wrong house. And he's going to Misty Step away around this corner. That is his bonus action. He is then going to use his action to make 3 arcane burst attacks. In your direction, Eovald.
I assume not at me. Oh.
I assume couldn't be me.
That is a 24 to hit.
Christ alive.
Yeah, that hits. Okay.
Oh, it's 3d8. Sorry.
Huh?
He's a challenge rating 6 guy. 8 plus 1 is 9 plus
Yeah, you're
3 is you are unconscious. 2 more attacks. As you fall prone, these will be disadvantage on you. That's a 19, and that is a 14. So that misses. That is that's a 2, so that's gonna miss. So he threw 3 at you, hit you with the 1 to knock you unconscious, but missed the rest. He is then just going to preemptively use his reaction, because that's something that he can technically do to cast shield. And that is the end of his turn. Pipplin, you are up. Eovald is on deck.
Can he technically do that, considering shield casts a spell slot? And
He doesn't go by the spell slot rules. He's not a PC.
Got it.
Yep.
Okay.
Zach said so.
No, that's just rules as written, or else NPCs or monsters would suck.
Okay. I was unconscious, so I have no idea what's going on. Everybody seems gone.
All you do is see Sybil. Yeah, I need to move Sybil next to you. All you do is see Sybil right above you and Luce unconscious, 10 feet away from you, and no one else to be seen.
Okay. I jolt awake and smile at Sybil's cute little thing and give her a little kiss on the cheek. And say thank you.
No one's here. No one saw it. No one saw it. Luce is over, like, dead, unconscious.
It's just,
One eye open.
she's just pretending.
Long goat's tongue just out of her mouth.
Yeah.
I think, Pip would then just, knowing that he's probably running, if everybody is gone.
Oh wait, no, he missed 2 step. Never mind, sorry.
She would instruct Sunny to follow him.
How does she know that he's gone?
Because no one's in the hallway.
I know, but how does she know he's outside?
Well, the glass is broken, isn't it?
Where?
Didn't Eovald run through the...
Down the hallway.
Down the hallway and in a different room, yeah.
Then we'll do this. As an action,
you could tell Sunny to like. Okay, go ahead.
As an action, I'll see through Sunny's eyes and tell Sunny to fly around and see what's going on.
Okay, so yeah, you can. Sunny's in this tree back here, but easily enough you can do that. He takes off with his bird abilities. I'm not gonna calculate his flight speed. He's easily able to get high and fast enough so that he sees Eovald unconscious on the ground. He sees Luke and Will peering out that window. He sees Thomas a little bit over onto the side. You see all that.
She's going to tell Sybil if you'll allow all of this.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. As you're looking through, you could be saying it as you're like, I see this, I see this, I see this, I see.
Yeah. Looks like he jumped out the window. He's escaping. Yeah. Eovald's down again.
Has anyone seen? What is the movie? I think it might be. what is it? Wild Wild West? For some reason, I'm remembering a movie where it's like a woman looking through binoculars, and she's so calmly saying like, "He's escaping, he's escaping," and it's like something.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm thinking.
I don't know
of.
what it's from, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
I feel like I do too, but I don't know. And then we'll now tell Sunny wherever, like, stay above
Yes.
him.
Yeah. Easily.
And she'll just run to this window or a window over here.
Well, you're going to
in
spend
this
5, 10, 15 is as far as you can get.
right.
Unless you want to use your action to dash, which you... Well, you can't.
If
You
I
use
added,
your-
yeah, if I use it for the Sunny thing, then
Yeah.
that's fine.
I think that does take an action mechanically.
Cool. And then
It also might say that.
she'll...
It might say bonus action. So let's look that up. It'll be in the Find Familiar spell. Hurry up. As an... Oh...
Bonus action. You can see through the familiar's eyes and hear what it hears.
See?
When it next turn.
So it's good to look.
Great.
Alright, so you use your bonus action to do that. So you've used your movement to get where you are, your bonus action to see through Sunny. Would you like to use your action to dash? Would you like to do something else?
Yeah, I'll dash to the window.
Okay, yep,
So I can
easily.
Maybe see what's happening. Next
Perfect. I'll even let you, just as part of, because you would have 15 more movement left, I'll just allow you to open that window.
Great.
Alright, that's the end of Pipplin's turn. Eovald, death saving throw for me, my friend.
Boy.
11.
11! Alright. I like what it says there. Strength begins to return to
know.
your body. That's fun. Alright, it is Luke's turn, who's going to look at you, Will, and say, "Pardon me." And he's gonna, like, kind of push past the window, and as he does, he transforms into a tiger.
Nice.
And is going
Get 'em.
to land on the ground.
See it.
And honestly, let me look up tiger.
Tiger speed.
Tiger stance.
Well, tiger
Always pretty
speed is
fast.
40, which is why he's doing that. But I'm also wondering, like,
Oh.
I feel like it should be able to like land from higher up. I don't know why, but I feel like it should be able to.
Well, cats always land on the
Exactly right. I
Yeah.
mean, it doesn't really say anything
Tell my
about.
cat that.
Tell my cat.
Simon be
Oh,
wobbling.
Simon.
I mean, it has the whole pounce thing, you know. I'll make him. I'll just let him take half damage. Because
I've seen my cat do absolutely incredible gymnastics.
Oh my god! I rolled 12. He takes 6 points of damage.
Damn.
Oh man! Thank God he got. How much does he get from his? Sorry, Wild Shape's different now. He just gets temp HP.
He lost all the temp HP.
I mean, close. No, it's he gets more than. Hold on, sorry. He gains 12 temp HP, so
Oh wow.
he lost half of that.
Does he
Still something.
transform back once?
No, that's not. No, Wild Shape. He can even if he loses all of his temp HP, he stays in
Okay.
animal form.
But then
Yeah.
he just has his own HP,
Yeah.
not the.
It
animal's
rolls over.
HP.
Yeah. Yep. He can also, as a Circle of the Moon, he can cast certain spells, like Cure Wounds, which is what he's going to do.
Yeah.
As he lands down next to Eovald, he is going to actually.
Sandpaper tongue.
Wait, he might.
Sandpaper
5,
tongue.
10, 15, 20. He's actually not going to do that because he has the chance to knock Thomas prone with a pounce ability. So he's not going to heal you.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
So he is going to attempt a claw attack. I'm going to roll all this in the chat because this is some intense stuff.
Heavy stuff.
Yeah, so Thomas has a AC of 20 right now with shield up.
Oh, Christ.
As a tiger, Luke gets a +5 to hit.
Natural one.
Damn it.
That's a
He
natural
could've
1.
Healed Eovald.
He
Can I
could've-
give you my EM inspiration?
I mean, it works like DM Inspiration. If you want to do that, you can. Yeah.
I do.
Okay. I have DM Inspiration. Okay, so all right, so you're gonna use it, and that's a 19 plus 5 means he takes 6 points of slashing damage. Definitely looking rough now, and also needs to roll a strength saving throw. He gets a plus minus maybe
Nothing.
to this. Yeah, -1 to this. Oof, but that's a 17, so he is not knocked prone.
16 technically then.
Oh, sorry, yeah, 16, but he's still not knocked prone. DC's 13 for a tiger. He's a tiger. But Luke is right on his ass and can make an opportunity attack if he doesn't misty step, which he probably will. Wilhelm, it is your turn, my friend.
Is there... I don't know if I can actually even get eyes on him.
If you want to make a low DC acrobatics check to lean out the window but not fall out the window so that you can see him, I will allow that. We'll say DC 10 acrobatics check.
Okay. Oh God.
It'd be so funny if you fell.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Where's my dice? I've lost. Oh no. Oh Jesus Christ. Okay, that's an 8 on the die, so +2 is 10.
Okay, so you definitely have to like catch yourself from almost falling for a second, but you are
I'm
able
at 6
to
hit points. I've had a long day.
Yeah,
This
for
is
sure.
not-
But you
this is
just
not
like
what I'm used to.
honestly, I do think genuinely for a serious moment, you're starting to lean. You feel like, oh, fuck, I can't lean far enough. Like I'm not getting the angle. Eovald's hurt. This is so desperate, and I think part of you remembers watching your friends in the circus and remembers their technique, and you like put your core on the like windowsill and like really balance your weight and lean out, and you get that angle.
Okay. I'm going to cast Toll the Dead at him.
Yes.
Wisdom save of 15. Because my innate sorcery is still active.
He has a +4 to this. I'll roll it in the chat. That's a natural 1, my friend.
Hell
So
yeah.
he's going to take a D12. Five points of necrotic damage.
Okay. Still standing.
Yep.
But what else does that do something else, Toll the Dead?
If they've already
No.
taken damage.
Oh, that's the thing with Toll the Dead.
Yeah, it went from a D8 to a D12.
Okay.
But it didn't really matter.
Every cantrip has like a other thing
Yeah.
it does. All right, so that's your action and action. Have you used anything else?
Yeah, I mean, I have nothing really left to do bonus action stuff. So,
What I will say is, since you're leaning out of the window, if for some reason, I don't think it would happen, but if that's all you're going to do with your turn, you would be able to, like, move out of the way to let somebody jump out. If that needs to happen. All right, so that's
or just use, like, more cover if he tries to hit in the unlikely.
Yes,
event
oh
he
yeah,
gets
for sure, you
attacked.
can definitely do that. Yeah. All right, so that is Wilhelm's turn. It is now Sybil's turn. Luce is on deck with 2 failed.
As I am recovering for the nearly whole of my 6 seconds from getting kissed on the cheek, I will like come to and run over and try to pull Luce up in the same way and like assess her and use my healing abilities with Luce's D8.
Thank God Angie took Battle Medic. I mean,
Honestly.
Well, we didn't have a cleric, so I was like, something. Unfortunately, I am so sorry, Luce. I only was able to heal you 3.
Oh,
but that keeps you.
I'm alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you are alive.
That's all that matters.
I think that Luce is like the adult
Yeah.
And then so I think like I heal her, and then as she like comes to, and I'm like, hey, we need help. We need a little help. We're struggling. We need help. They're all outside, I think. Help.
Luce, strangely, you feel like you don't remember anything. No,
Where are we?
She's been so hard. Her memories are gone.
She's always just so quiet.
I was dreaming of the Feywild, and you were there, and you were there.
All right, Sybil, that was your action.
Yes, and then I think once I see that she's like come to, I will go the way that because I saw Pipplin run this way.
Yep.
I'm assuming, and she told me like what was going on.
Yep. You want to run in there?
Yeah, I'll. No, I want to go down the stairs.
Okay, so you were.
I will run down the stairs.
5, 10.
To get onto the first floor, because I can't be floating and flying and stepping.
Yeah, you make it basically like almost to the landing of the stairs.
Okay. Help is on the way, dearie!
All right, that is your turn, Luce. You have been brought to consciousness, but as of right now, you are alone on the second floor of his house, laying down on the ground in a lot of pain. None of your friends are around you, but you have been briefly assessed of the situation. Help is needed. Pipplin runs down the stairs. What do you do? Or Sybil runs down the stairs.
Yeah, I see outside. They went to the stairs. I take 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Just laying here.
Yeah.
I blindly reach over, feel the lantern and the heat from it. Just
yeah, you're not alone. Yeah, you're not alone. Also, everybody's been having issues with their tokens, so just let me know where you want to move.
Okay. Do I have? Before I got knocked out, did I get enough of a lay of the land to know the general spatial awareness of this?
Yes. Yeah. Definitely. You were up here fighting for a while before you went unconscious.
Any chance that I hear Pip
Yeah, totally. I think Sybil, just because Sybil knows that Pipplin's in there and even thought about it, Sybil might look and acknowledge Pipplin's in there before running downstairs.
You need help?
Yeah.
Just gesturing.
Yeah.
I have to stand up, so I can really only move 15.
Unfortunately, yeah. So you could go right there?
I think, yeah, I'd get right there and kind of arm on the door.
Yeah. Pipplin and you behind you just see this silhouette, that honestly pretty intimidating silhouette of Luce.
Luce.
Yeah.
For a second you're like, Satan! Oh no, Luce.
Oh, that's fucking funny.
I mean, if I saw huge horns, goat legs, black silhouette, I mean Satan. That's where I was.
Yeah. Cool.
All right, so that's your movement. Any action or bonus
I think I'm gonna I will action dash.
Okay, to get up here.
Get to where.
And same as I allowed with Will and Luke. You guys can both be at the window looking outside.
I think in this moment to looking out the window, being okay, there's Luke. If you want me to make a perception check, I will.
No. You can. Pipplin's been waiting and looking and had Sunny's eyes, so Pipplin knows exactly where to look. So you know exactly where to look.
Yeah. And I would do. I think bonus action. Yell out the window to Luke and be "This isn't over yet. We're all still in it."
Yeah.
And give Bardic Inspiration. actually.
Honestly, I think that is very inspiring because the last time Luke saw you, you were unconscious. So I think seeing you pick your head and like, I'm here, like we got this. I think Luke's like, okay, good, like everybody's okay. We do have this. All right, perfect. So that is the end of Luce's turn. It is now Thomas's turn, who is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Misty step to right there. He is going to.
Dang.
This guard is not here anymore. He lost.
I know.
He lost suggestion, and Luke killed him when he was downstairs.
Well,
That's how we
and
justified that.
I was just wishing that I put my caltrops like a little less.
I know, right? It's right there. You know what? That's kind of fun, though. No, he just.
You were drunk. It's fine.
He wouldn't have like gone further that way, you know.
Yeah, I forgot Sybil was a little drunk.
Little. Her and Luce were clomping all over the place in the front yard.
She had a lot of jungle juice.
God, how mean do I want to be?
Do it.
The wind.
He's a bad dude.
I'd be willing to roll something and leave it to chance. If that's what you were.
He is going
Just
to
one single caltrop.
use his action to cast invisibility on himself.
Damn.
Boo!
And then he's going to spend 30 feet of movement.
Is he allowed to do that because he's a bad guy?
Wait, he casted. Oh wait, the spell things don't matter for NPCs.
No, they don't.
Not for this one, at least.
They don't.
Uh-oh.
It would say on the stat block.
Uh-oh.
Okay, the stream knows where he is. All right, Pip.
Oh my god.
It's
Look
your
at the screen.
turn.
I'm just kidding. I won't cheat. Can I have Sunny's turn?
I genuinely. Oh my god! I genuinely made a decision for him, and forgot about something. I swear to God, I'm not doing this to be facetious. Facetious. What are the stats on the caltrops?
They have to make
You sent it in the chat.
dexterity, I think. Sorry, hang on. Please hold.
Yeah, you're good.
Everybody hang out. We're hanging out, and my computer is so...
I have it if you want me to read
Slow.
it, Angie.
Angie JMO has it. She's gonna read it.
Yeah,
Any creature
yeah.
that enters this
Go
area
ahead.
for the first time on a turn must succeed a DC 15 dex saving throw or take 1 piercing damage and have its speed reduced to 0.
Ooh, that's.
He has a dex save of +2, and he ran north. He wanted you to think that he was running away, but he was actually running back into the manor.
Sneaky.
But you don't know that, but the stream knows that. So he needs to make a DC 15. He gets a +2 to this. I'm rolling it in the chat.
Oh my god, please.
Oh! Oh my god.
Yes!
He rolls a 2, so you see... I guess you don't see, but because you do though. You see Thomas turn invisible, and he moves 5 feet. He moves 5 feet, and suddenly you see him become visible again as he takes damage.
Amazing.
And wait, no.
No, I think invisible is.
Yes,
if you...
he does still. So he is still invisible, but you do hear. And his speed is reduced to 0. So
All my caltrops are shaped like...
on your turn, if you are Pipplin, roll a perception check, DC 12.
Okay, I can do that. I was also going to have Sunny take their turn to find where he is.
You can
if, like that would be an action for.
Yes,
me.
but that would be Sunny can do that. Sunny, I was having you roll a perception check to see if you could hear his
outside
owl.
of an action.
Yeah, outside of an action.
Zach, would I also be able to try to perceive that because I am in that front room space?
Yes, those windows are closed and he's outside and it's stormy, so it would be a lot harder for you. But yes, roll a perception check. Yeah, roll a perception.
Okay, perception.
And this is, I'll say DC 18 for you.
Okay.
I got a 19.
Yes. Okay, so you know that. Well, hold on. I'll tell you in just a second.
Oh.
Okay, so you know he's invisible, so you don't know exactly where he is. But what you do know is that he did not run towards the gate like you expected him to. You hear that yelp running back towards the house. So that's what you know. And then, so if you want, you can have Sonny use his action to try to find him, and where he would normally have disadvantage because he's invisible, because you know the general direction of where he's in, he could just have a straight roll.
Cool. Yeah, I think
Is that
she
cool
would
with you?
do that. Yeah,
All right,
I think
so-
she still feels uncomfortable having Sunny attack anything.
Yeah, so have him roll a perception check, and I'll have Thomas roll a stealth check.
Yes. Good job, Sunny. Proud of you.
Thomas rolled a 15 stealth.
Cool, I got a 19 on the die, so that's a 25.
Nice. So Sonny tells you... So Sonny kind of flies down and does honestly just a quick circle right above Thomas's head and then flies back up. Perfect. Basically telling you oh, he stayed right here. And then comes right back up.
Then Pip yells out, thinking that Sybil's still just in the hallway or something and didn't come this way but is close enough. And she goes, Sybil! Your caltrops worked! You stepped on one! And she'll, can I lean to see that rough area, or do I need to jump out the window?
I mean, I think you're gonna have to do a DC 10 acrobatics check.
Aren't there windows over on here?
Yeah, hey, that's not what she asked me.
It's true.
You're right. You're right.
Pipplin's probably smarter than that, but here we are.
It's the heat of the moment, you know?
Yeah. I am where I am. Oh, good. That. You said a dex save?
No,
Or
acrobatics.
dex-
Just acrobatics.
Acrobatics. Okay, still a 4?
Okay, so you can
my gosh.
now roll a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Okay.
Everything's great? Everything is good? Oh, okay, a 15.
15. Okay, so you save yourself from falling out of the window, but you lose your turn.
Oh,
Or you lose your action.
Okay.
So in trying to lean out the window, you and you grab yourself, and you are able to pull yourself back in, but the amount of time that takes is your action.
Okay. Dang, I had something to save myself if I fall out the window.
Or, hey, if you want to do that, then you can do that.
Because what I was thinking is if she does fall out the window, she would show her wings for the first time, her other wings for the first time.
Well,
But,
can she do that? She, in the earlier battle, didn't she...
oh, did I?
Oh, no, I'm
I
thinking
don't
of...
think I
No,
had
I'm
today.
thinking of Morton's. I'm thinking of Morton.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you want to do that? We can do that narratively. That's kind of fun.
Yeah.
You want to choose to fail?
If you'll allow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll choose to fail, fall out the window, and
Yeah, so, Luce, you see Pipplin right next to you. You see her start to lean out. She's got this. She's just leaning out the window. And you hear her say the caltrops thing. You look behind to, notice, see, yeah, hey, caltrops. And you look back, and Pipplin's gone. And you try to reach, but Pipplin has fallen out of the window.
oh man.
But in this moment, you see as Pipplin is falling, and for narrative's sake, we will say that Pipplin is falling on her back, so she's looking up at you. And there's a fear on her face. But that fear, almost instinctively, is replaced with a stoic face. Her eyes begin to glow. and you see these 2 large white wings unfurl from Pipplin's back and do one thrust, and she just kind of lands on the ground. And that is your bonus action, Pipplin. But you have now landed on the ground. And one thing that I will say that you notice about this, Luce, is that these wings look like feathered, real wings. They do not look like origami paper wings that you've kind of seen of. Yeah. This looks different than the magic that she's cast before. And even in the way that, like, you know, especially as a Feywild person, you know of magical races that have, like, innate abilities within them that are, like, instinctual and, like, awoken during, like, times of stress or times of, like, you know, combat or strife or whatever. That face change and that, like, eye glow, I feel like even you can tell that, like, that was a conscious choice that Pipplin made. It was a reaction, you know, to a situation. So, Pipplin, you've used some of your movement and your bonus action. What else would you like to do?
Yeah, I think she lands and is, like, equally shocked as well as a little, like, scared, just knowing this is a new thing.
Of
and
course,
she suddenly has wings sprouting out of her back. And just, like, kind of looks up at Luce with that same, like, expression of just, like... And I think she'll just kind of wanting to, like, be in a better spot in case he does run out the wall. She'll just, like, go 10 feet up so she can kind of see over the wall.
Okay, yeah.
And then she'll use her last level 2 spell to cast Ice Knife at him.
Nice. So this will be at disadvantage because he's invisible, but he'll still have to do the saving throw no matter what because of the explosion.
Is it just a normal roll because Sunny found him?
You are able to attack him at all because Sunny found him. I mean, he was an invisible person, you know, so...
Makes sense. Very fair.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Nope. That's a 2 and an 8 on the die.
Okay. So the ice knife hits the ground, but it then explodes, and he needs to make a Constitution saving throw, right?
It is a Dex saving throw, actually.
Ah, gotcha. He gets +2 to this. That's 19.
Okay, well, he takes no damage at all.
Okay, unfortunately...
Great use of a level 2 spell.
I am sorry. Unfortunately, he is able to dodge that and miss that. So that does not hit him. That is your action, bonus action, and movement. Eovald, yep. I need you to make a death saving throw for me, my friend.
Buddy, get it together.
Fail.
That's a 3. 1 success, 1 failure. It is now Luke's turn. Who... He is going to... He sees Pipplin with her angel wings.
Mm-hmm.
He... What would he do? I think he's, like, looking in the direction of Thomas and Pipplin. And in his tiger form, he, like, growls. Fine. And he runs back. He's going to run up to Eovald. And he's going to lean down and just, like, gently boop you with his tiger nose. And you heal. Oh, wow. Almost max. You heal 19 hit points.
Wow.
Damn.
As he casts his Cure Wounds spell on you. That was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 5, 10, 15, 20. And then he's going to run back. He's going to come up, boop you with his cat nose. Eovald, you kind of like open up. There you have this tiger's maw just like right above your face. And then in a thick country accent, you hear, "Get up, I gotta go." And he runs back. That is going to be Luke's action and movement. Does he have any bonus actions he can do? I don't think so. No, he's just gonna. That's what he's gonna do. All right, Wilhelm, it is your turn, my friend. I will say, at this point, you've.
Hey.
What do you do? Sorry.
Now that I know that Eovald is okay, I think that was my I was really concerned, and
of course,
I think I yelled "Thank you" at Tiger Luke for getting him back up, and then everyone seems to, if this is fair, Zach, seems to be kind of like their attention seems to be in like the courtyard.
Mm-hmm.
So if I cross over to the room, to the other side of this room, and look out the window.
There's windows over there?
Yep, there's one right.
I make joke.
Go ahead and.
You have to clarify.
As a free action, roll a perception check.
Cool.
And this will be. Actually, he'll just roll. He'll have that same stealth check.
Ooh, 18.
18 is successful. So, what you are able to see, he's invisible, right? But you're able to see that Pipplin, from your angle, you can see, first of all, I would say the first thing that you see is a slightly glowing angelic Pipplin across the courtyard with these like wings behind her, glowing eyes,
okay,
and you're
amazing.
Like,
that's awesome.
Yeah, and you're looking at that.
That's cool.
And then you follow her eyesight, and she's looking at the caltrops, and you're like, why the fuck is she looking at the caltrops? But then, because of the way the rain is falling, you see that the rain is not hitting certain spots, and you know right away, fucking Thomas is right there.
Fucking Thomas.
Fucking Thomas.
Okay.
No more doubting Thomas, just fucking Thomas.
I'm gonna cast first level Chaos Bolt.
Yes.
Okay. Woohoo! 18 on the die plus 6.
18 on the die plus 6 is definitely
24.
Sorry. Yep, sorry. That sounds good.
And that is gonna be 2d8 plus 1d6.
Nice.
Get him.
And Chaos Boat is the one that changes. Is that the one that changed? No, that's. I'm thinking of.
There's a couple different ones. There's a few different spells that can like. Yeah. This one does have like varying. Well.
Is Chaos Bolt? It does different damage based on what you roll.
Yeah.
He's not resistant to anything, so.
Well, it sucks because normally it would be, if there were multiple enemies, this would bounce from him to someone else.
Yes, I do know
but
that.
There's no one else.
No.
So, that's cool. So he's going to take 8 points of acid damage.
Alright, I'm sorry, Michael, he's barely still standing. But he is still standing.
I rolled 2 1s on my d8s.
I was really hoping. I almost typed it in the Discord, but you said it before you did, so I didn't. But I was gonna put it in the Discord. He had 10 HP. So unfortunately, I will say he has not made any Constitution saving throws. I've forgotten to do that every time. So I'm just going to say he's at 2 HP. He's been attacked multiple times. He's surrounded. That acid, as that acid hits him, it almost hits away at his invisibility. And you see it like pour away at him. And you see Thomas more beat and bloody than the last time you saw him after the damage he's taken since being invisible, and from Thomas and the tiger, and from Eovald and the tiger, and he's looking around and he's scared and he's mad and he's barely alive. But that is your action your movement, any bonus action for you, Will.
Okay. I actually don't know if this is possible. Could I, in like one fell swoop, expend a sorcery point to get back?
You used the last of your
sorcery
points.
Expel a spell slot to get sorcery points back that I could then immediately spend to do quicken spell.
I'm pretty sure that's something you can do. It should say. Let me see here. Magic's complicated, guys. Converting spell slots to sorcery points. You can expend a spell slot to gain a number of sorcery points equal to that slot's level. No action required.
Okay.
So do you have a level 2 spot left?
First level, yeah. If I have one first level spell slot left, which I think gets me back 2.
Yes. Wait. Spell slot. Oh, creating spell slots. It's when you create one, it costs 2 to create a level 1. But when you convert spell slots to sorcery points, you can expend a spell slot to gain a number of sorcery points equal to that slot's level.
Then never mind. That helps me not at all.
Sorry.
So there is it's not your fault. Sorcerers can't do a whole lot on bonus actions.
Yeah.
All right. Yep. That's gonna be it.
Okay. It is now Sybil's turn. Sybil, using the rest of your movement, I'm assuming that's what you're wanting to do. You go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can make it right to that front door if that's where you were heading. I don't know where you were heading.
That is it.
Okay.
And someone was doing it for me, and I was very grateful.
Yes. And so that does mean that the door was opened. It was closed by all of you, but I would say that guard who came in from the outside that Luke killed would have opened the door.
In.
So the door is open, and you see Thomas like 20 feet from you. Standing on your fucking caltrops.
I'm beaming. And I think I would undo my hammer, and I would just say, bye! And like chuck it at
Amazing. Catch! roll your hammer.
My hammer. And I know he only has 2 points left, but I do have a little flavor if you would allow. That is a dirty 20.
A dirty 20, even with his shield, which I was gonna do because I'm an asshole. Hits, so that still hits. Yeah. So I mean, I'm sure your modifier even takes care of him with 2 hit points.
It does, but.
So yeah, what's the flavor? How do you want to do this?
I earlier absorbed elements. I absorbed his fire.
Yes,
so
that's right. You did.
Instead of a booming blade, I would love for the hammer to hit and like douse him in flame, like he doused us in flame.
You see Thomas looking up at you. Will you
Not
splash
illegal.
him with that acid? He's like, oh, he's in pain. Pipplin, you see him. You're glowing. He kind of like, he's in pain, he's looking around, he doesn't know what to do. He looks at the safe haven of his front door, and he sees Sybil standing there. And she pulls back her hammer, and she says, epically, bye! And she throws the hammer. And the hammer goes Thor-like, not spinning through the air, straight line. And as it flies through the air, it picks up a little bit from the rocket of the flames and slams into his chest, exploding in an impact of flame as he hits the ground, technically unconscious. And we are out of combat.
I swoop down immediately and put the manacles on him.
Okay, so easily enough, he is unconscious. You swoop down, you put the anti-magic user manacles on him. they're as I said, they are a little intricate, so it takes some time. But as I described them last week, he put his hands behind his back. The bar comes over and puts the metal plate on his mouth, and it locks into place after you say the Elvish word lock. And he is unconscious and bound and inert as of right now. And I would say as you are finishing up that, putting the manacle on him, Sybil, you're watching her do this, and as she's finishing that up, you see the glow start to dissipate from her eyes, and the wings, the feathers start to kind of just like fall off until it all kind of just becomes light and fades away.
Was this sorry if I missed this, was this the necrotic-y one, or was this the glowy?
No, this was the glowy, feathery one. Yeah.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm. So that's like, you've not seen this. This is different. It's like,
yeah.
Oh, whoa, yeah. Like this was super scary a minute ago, and now it's like really beautiful. Like, you know.
And I think once the wings he's like dealt with and everything, the wings like gave her a second wind, and she, since she almost died, just like falls back on her butt and sits next to him and just lets the exhaustion kind of come back to her.
Yeah, fair.
I would run out like to that, start gathering the caltrops. It says specifically it takes 10 minutes, so I think I just start like
that's so funny. Luke in tiger form is going to come up and grab the bar of the manacles and just start dragging him into the manor.
Well, actually, I can manifest the caltrops, so I just start kicking them into the bushes.
Okay, yeah, amazing. Everybody else, Eovald, you come around the corner. You see Sybil. You probably see it kind of at the same time. Sybil with those angelic wings, that glow, as she finishes up putting the manacle on Thomas. Luke pads past you, grabs Thomas and starts dragging him in to the house. And even if this isn't what you were deciding to do, just for the sake of it, we'll say, Will, you take a breath. Okay, things are handled. You start heading downstairs. Luce, same thing. And I would say pretty much...
Follow the smell of burnt hair, and I find Luce.
Yeah, yeah. And I would
Luce
say...
got hit with a couple fireballs also.
Yes,
so I imagine
sure did.
That would really have a scent.
Yeah, a lot of hair to be burnt on Luce, for sure.
We're all bald.
But I would say at this point, you all gather, just like living in the quiet for a minute, and the non-chaos as you all gather into the foyer. Take a breath. You were successful. There are guards that have been killed that are around you. Some of them, Luke was able to make some of them just be knocked unconscious. But some did have to die. I think Eovald killed one last week, if I remember correctly. But mission successful. What do you do?
Can we assume because the alarms were going off that like it's likely city guards would arrive soon enough?
I mean, you know at your mansion that there is an alarm system that when it goes off, there is like an alert that goes off at the near Iron Guard station where they will most likely send a...
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I voice that to everyone and say, well, if we just...
Their response time is... No, I mean, it's like, this is still medieval times, right? So it's like...
Yes.
It's like they'll be here and like... They got that alert at this point maybe 3 minutes ago.
Yeah.
And so they'll be here in like 10 minutes from now. Maybe.
Just at the thought of her, like, well, at my mansion, it's like this. The magic security system works at my mansion. Like, no.
Yeah, that's so basically how Pip words it. Well, in my home.
Luke is kind of just like pacing back and forth as a tiger.
I don't know if we want to wait 10 minutes or walk him over there ourselves, but the guard will be here. within the next 10, 15 minutes, perhaps.
We don't know if they're going to be guard on our side. I think we take them somewhere.
I don't really have it in me for another fight.
That's
Well,
Especially if the guards were important to his alarm. He may be on the take.
That's fair.
Agreed.
Get out of here.
I think we need to get out of here, take him to Sergeant Grand.
Let's go.
Just before we do that, that was really intense. Is everyone, good?
No.
A lot of people were not great, and that felt bad.
Oh yes. Does anyone need anything? I have a couple more supplies I could.
Maybe we, just in case,
I
keep
think
it.
I just need a rest.
Cure wounds on myself, just to get a little bit more.
Yeah. Who else is looking like pretty bad?
I have 6 hit points.
I also have 6.
All right,
8.
so
I've got 30.
I think Luke, and it is honestly kind of cute in that like very deep tiger purr that a tiger can have. He has that deep purr, and he comes up to both you, Will, and Pipplin, and is going to boop you with his tiger nose and cast cure wounds on each of you. And that is, I'll just roll once for each of you. That's 9 plus 4 is
13.
13 hit points to both of you.
Nice. Thank you
Wow.
very much.
Pipplin's back to full.
Almost.
Yeah, I'm not that far off either.
All right, so go ahead, Eovald.
Is if I can, if there's something, I don't want to leave this mansion without looking around a little bit.
I was thinking the same thing.
So we're on the first floor, so I wouldn't go upstairs, but on the first floor, if there's like some sort of like study or something that looks like it might have something, I'm just gonna poke around.
I would also want to look in Thomas's like pockets. Like, what does he have on him?
Yeah. Let me take you back to the battle map.
Pockets.
So yeah, Eovald, there's like this room over here that's kind of like a lounge study. If you want to go,
I would just go over there.
check out that. And Will, you're checking Thomas's poquetas. And
The proper translation?
Yeah, so roll an investigation check for me, Eovald. Will, you don't need to roll an investigation check. You can only, check so many parts on a body. So you find he was asleep in his room. So he is in kind of like PJ type clothes, but there's certain things that he always keeps on him. For instance, also his it's like those rich PJs where it's like just a silk version of like an everyday outfit. You know what I mean? It's like it's like you're practically wearing a suit, dude. That's like what are you?
So nice.
Yeah, it's very nice PJs, except they're kind of burnt and bloody and wet now. But you find that he has a necklace on him that has the Loreheart medallion that you don't know exactly what it does, but you can tell it's magical. You see that he has a jade ring that is like purely made of jade that has some arcanic runes on it.
Ooh.
And you also find a key on a necklace chain, but it isn't a necklace. He's just like, it's in his pocket.
Yeah.
That's what you find. That's all you would have on him.
I will take those 3 things.
Yes, of course. Eowald, what was your...
12.
12. With a 12, you don't find much as far as like secrets and stuff are concerned, but you do find 2 really nice bottles of wine,
Okay.
That could be sold for 10 gold each.
I was like, we can flip that around.
Or drink it.
Or drink it.
Wine flippers.
Extra drunk tonight.
You also find a set of like gold or finely made silver silverware if you wanted to take that.
Give me it.
I'll take the silverware. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. I mean, you as a what I will say is that like as a traveling adventure, you do know that there are uses for silver if you can find a way to turn it into something. So that's what you find with the 12, unfortunately.
All right, I'll just scoop it into my bag.
Yeah. Anybody else doing anything while they're looking around? Pip.
I think.
Oh, sorry, Pip.
no.
Jama very patiently had her finger up, so I'm gonna reward that.
So patient.
Seeing.
I never see it though because she's such a tiny little.
I know. I
just like one little thing, right? And your shirt is a little skin colored today.
It's true. I didn't realize until I got on camera. I was like, "Wow, I'm at."
I'm at.
I think as Pip sees them start to look around, she'll turn to Sybil and say, "Do you want to go search the bedrooms or something to look for things?" No
Yes.
is a perfectly acceptable answer.
No, I don't know why we wouldn't. Okay, and then I will turn around.
Okay.
And like kid style, like run, like bum 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 up the stairs.
Yeah, for sure. All right, let me take you to the upstairs map real quick.
As they go up, it's going to be like, we're on a time crunch.
Yes, you are on a time crunch. All right, so
I'm a quick looker.
you see here's like a little in here, this room that you were in earlier is actually like a little art type room. There's a harp in there, there's a canvas with some paints. It looks like there's a lot of painting that happens in here, a lot of natural light, and so that's kind of like an artistic music room. There's the Lorehart study over here that was pretty thoroughly investigated by Eovald last session or a few sessions ago. And then this is Thomas's room, and this is Terry's room. So where do each of you go? Pipplin, we'll start with you.
Yeah, as we pass the first door, I think she would say, "Do you want to take Terry's and I'll go look in Thomas's?"
Yes, I suppose. And I feel like it looks like it's unkempt because the bed is unmade or whatever. So I feel like I would.
It is a bit more
open the door.
unkempt than the
I
other
would
one.
open the door and having 4 younger siblings be like, ugh, boy in here.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
To look together instead.
Sybil doesn't say it out loud, but this is starting to feel a little bit like one of the novels that I borrowed from the library. So I think I like blush and I'll be like, yes, we can go into this bedroom together. I mean, we should investigate together.
No, I'm not. I wasn't implying. I read
one of your books. I'm sorry, I didn't mean
that.
to...
No. I just didn't even think of what I was asking, and that's
it's
not
okay,
why
okay.
I asked you up here.
You almost died, so you're not thinking anything. What's this over here? And I'll...
All right, so are you both investigating Terry's room?
Yes.
Okay, so roll one of you roll investigation and advantage.
I already have investigation at advantage, so I can roll with a +1.
Go for
Got
it.
that expertise.
Yeah.
That's a great base stat.
Expertise gives you advantage automatically? Is that what 2024 rules are?
I thought it was.
Expertise
if
usually just gives you double your proficiency.
No, it usually it will come with a little circle and then it'll say advantage, won't it?
Under certain circumstances, but
side.
just expertise is just doubling
It's
the
just double.
proficiency.
Oh, never mind then. I'm gonna re-roll with just 1 dice. Oh no, I'll do with advantage then.
Yeah.
Okay.
From the help.
but no plus.
Okay, so dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay, so you find the following things. You find Terry's personal safe that is not, like, I say safe, but it's like not locked. It's just like where he keeps his personal belongings. And so you find in there he would have some jewelry that is worth probably in total like 100 gold. With all his jewelry. He likes his fancy jewelry. You find 3 vials of a gray substance. You find underneath the mattress a obsidian rapier.
Oh.
Woo!
Oh.
And other than that, you find some school stuff. You find some... He doesn't keep a journal. Terry's not like that. That's not his vibe. So he doesn't have anything like that. His room, honestly, seems like a place that he would come and crash and then move away. However, what I will say, just because 20 was the DC and you're able to find it, over here, these 2 mirrors here are actually can be opened up into a passage between 2 rooms.
Wow.
Is it interesting
So just
to
let me know.
have between those bedrooms?
Is Will still yelling at us? Time crunch.
Will most likely is still yelling at you. Time crunch.
Yeah.
Also, Luke. Will, when they were up there, Luke was like, "I'm gonna go keep watch outside," and so he went outside to keep watch. While all this was happening, Luce, what were you doing?
Luce takes a look around, sees people kind of like looting the house, and like is like, I don't love that.
Yeah.
But that's like more of like an internal dilemma than anything else.
Of course.
And on the first floor, kind of healing, does a cure wounds and like patches themselves up, and sits at the grand piano, knowing that they'll not really have a chance to play an instrument probably quite so fine.
Yeah, and it is and honestly, it's almost a little sad because it is a incredibly well made, well tuned instrument that has a it doesn't have a small layer of dust on it because the cleaners are very good at their jobs, but it's almost like you can feel from this instrument like a sense of loneliness. Like it is not often played. It definitely does not look well loved.
Yeah, with like the 10-ish minutes while people are like,
yeah,
and I'm just like very slowly, methodically, like uncover the keys.
Amazing.
And just play a little kind of like flowy.
Yeah.
Dirge.
Roll a performance check for me.
So dirty 20.
Dirty 20. As you were doing this, and it's very classically like that shot where there's kind of a dolly going around the piano as Luce is slowly playing this, and in the background everything's a little bit blurry and people are moving a little fast, and you know it's the hustle and bustle around you and the chaos around you as you're slowly playing this funeral type dirge type solemn melody. And maybe it's not even something that you've heard or prepared before. It's a little improv. It's a little just kind of how you're feeling in the moment, just kind of playing. And your glaive is leaned up against the piano with the lantern sat gently on the piano. And you see the lantern begin to flicker, and you're not sure if this is actually happening, if others are seeing it, or if it's just something for you. But the flame of the lantern comes out onto the piano, and you see the tiny figure begin to sway and move, and its body writhes and flickers to the notes and the melody that you're playing, and it seems to dance in a poignant, solemn way on this piano, almost leaving like ice skating scorch marks on top of the grand piano as it dances around. And it comes slowly towards you, towards the front of the piano, and as you're playing, it jumps down onto the keys and begins hopping from key to key, complementing your melody with certain notes and chords. And before you even realize it, you have kind of lost yourself in this moment, and you are back in the Feywild, and you are dancing in a field, and this flame is dancing with you, and you realize that you're watching something. You're watching a memory, but it's not your memory. It's a memory of the flame. And you see the flame dancing, and you realize now that the flame is not dancing with you. This is a past version of the flame, dancing to some other melody, some other thing that you don't hear, you don't see, in the forest of the Feywild. But where this flame touches, where this flame dances, where the ice skating scorch marks are left on the grand piano, a trail of flame is left in the forest. A trail of embers and scorches that begin to catch and begin to alight. And the flame stops dancing. And you feel fear from the flame. And you feel guilt from the flame. And then you hear or see or feel the presence of other creatures, other things. And the flame is beginning to be fearful again. And it looks behind you. And you hear rain begin to fall. You hear wind begin to pick up. You feel a rumbling beneath your feet. And the thought that you get from the flame is as clear as day. And it feels, and it's words that come to you. And in a fearful tone, the flame says, "My brothers and sisters, they're coming." And you are back in the Lorehart Manor, and you finish up the lovely melody, and you look up, and your flame is there flickering. There are no scorch marks on the piano, and the melody is finished, and your party members are starting to gather up, and Luke comes into the door in his tiger form, and he you see him start to stand up on his hind legs and slowly shift back to his orcish form. "They're not far. They're coming." While this was happening,
the crunch is crushed.
Is there any last-minute things that anyone would try to do? Or, Will, you looked through the body, like you would have had a little bit more time to do something if you wanted to. So
I think I'm just literally keeping an eye on the time. I'm gonna research, look up whatever I just got from him later.
Okay, yeah, for sure, totally. All right, So, you guys are able to look up the things that you looked up, find the things that you find. You gather up into the foyer. You have Thomas with you. Luke looks at the rest of you and he says, "So are we going to Sergeant Grade?"
Yes.
Yes.
All right, let's make a move. Slowly, you all begin to leave the Lorehart Manor, and you head out into the night. The storm has begun to dissipate. It's begun to lessen into a more of a simple rain. And you are able to make your way through the city of Crosshaven easily enough for the sake of brevity. You are able to get to the brilliant, bizarre Iron Guard station, where you just were a little bit earlier this evening. And you enter the station, and this time Sergeant William Grand is ready for you. Last time you guys talked, you told him that you were going to the Lorehart Manor, that this is something that you were doing, and so he has a cell ready for Thomas, and he has a cadet take Thomas away, and because you guys are like turning him in, he doesn't really have the need to say he doesn't know that you took anything from his house. He doesn't know that he had anything on his person, so he doesn't ask you for any of that. There would be no reason for him to. And so he does see that you guys are hurt. But as the cadet takes Thomas away, Sergeant Grand looks at all of you and he says, "You have all done a very difficult but very honorable thing. I read more of these letters while you were gone, and thank you for doing the city of Crosshaven a justice and bringing the Lorharts in. I hope that Kai and the spirit of El can find a little bit of rest, knowing that the people behind her death, at least the immediate people behind her death, have been brought to justice in one way or another. The bloody daggers seem to still be an issue. The handler was never found. And there are other assassins out there that are members of this group. But the one that killed Kai, or the one that killed El, and the ones that hired her, have been brought to justice. And that is because of you, the Six of Swords. And the city of Crosshaven is in your thanks."
What's going to happen to the Lorehart Manor?
Well, most likely it will be inherited by next of kin, and if there is no next of kin, it will be taken over by the city. And their items will be confiscated and sold to the city, and the manor will most likely be held for auction. It will most likely be an estate sale if there is no next of kin. Next steps will be the Lorharts will be questioned thoroughly by me and other Iron Guard members. There will then be a trial that will be set forth, and you will most likely be asked to give a testimony at this trial. Unfortunately, red tape and bureaucratic nonsense means that might not be for a couple of months from now, but I will hopefully have ways of contacting you. And but in the meantime, if all of you would be willing to, you don't have to do so right now, it's late at night, but if you could find time on your own to write a written testimony and drop it off here at some point, in case you are not able to make the trial, the written testimony would suffice in your stead. You can do one on behalf of all of you, or and all of you sign it, or you can each do one individually, however you would prefer. But a testimony from all of you, whether written or definitely verbal and in person, would go very far in seeing that the Lorehearts see true justice. You should all get some rest.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
And you are able to leave the Iron Guard station with the Lorehearts having been taken care of. And it is late.
I think it's time to sleep for a really long time.
Great. Should we, I don't know, meet for tomorrow for dinner? Kind of give ourselves a day of rest before.
Oh, that sounds so nice.
Yeah, I guess we don't really have anything super
What's
important
today?
to do. Today it's early morning hours of the 9th of Arisia now at this point. It's like 1 a.m.
When is the
tournament?
I pulled harvest games.
Round 1 will be on the 10th, the first day.
Perhaps maybe, I know we all kind of just fought together, and no offense, it wasn't the most inspiring display of all of our capabilities together. Individually, maybe yes, but perhaps it would do us well to, I don't know, meet up and, practice.
At least talk about potential plans, strategies that we might have going into the rounds.
Who's got what and where, and
I can run a boot camp for y'all just to kind of get your athletic senses in gear.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll meet up 6 a.m. tomorrow morning.
No.
That's in 5 hours.
Okay, 5 a.m.
I think that's still we discuss things maybe over dinner and then maybe after dinner.
All right.
I agree. Let's give ourselves a day. I think we earned it.
I also think we kind of earned to own the mansion, so...
I was thinking that when he said it it seems we are going... we certainly don't have room in our apartment to house everyone comfortably. You all are paying for a room.
If they don't have next of kin... There's got to be something. There's got to be There's got to be something that we can work out with them, right?
A mansion? I mean, we've had some success already, but mansion seems like a really big leap up.
Well, what if we can just stay there until they sell it?
Squatting?
Well, we would.
But like legally, they can let us. They can be like, hey, you can stay there until we sell it. Yeah.
We'd be groundskeepers.
Yeah.
I need to go to bed and.
Okay.
Just
maybe this is dinner.
Where should we?
Prime hour,
where should we meet for dinner tomorrow? We could do the Royal Citizen again.
No.
Have some privacy.
No, the food was very greasy.
What about the Lucky
Too
Turn?
expensive.
Where it all started?
Classic.
The turn works for me.
That's fine.
Maybe we could get a little gambling in.
Oh.
I like gambling. It's a vice. We all have them. All right.
I also wanted to make it clear, speaking of support for one another as a group, I do have a show on Thursday. If all of you wanted to maybe make some time to show up for that, that would be very cool.
That's actually tomorrow. It's actually, you have a show tonight, technically. Yeah.
Oh,
This is just like, this isn't even Luce. This is just
Should we
Sophie.
get dinner?
Guys, I'm having the show downtown.
And it is, well, and hey, that happened. We're already going to Lucky Turn, and that's where it's at.
Dinner and a show.
Okay, then we'll see
perfect.
Luce at the Lucky Turn.
All right.
That's fun.
Excellent.
Hey, I know that you might have said it wasn't the most inspiring thing, but I think that we all were just put to a real test as a group, and we came out on top. And I just want you all to sit in that for just a second. So, good job.
Okay.
All right, Luce, to the Druid's Rest. Sylvester comes up and just jumps on his shoulder. Yes, Pipplin.
Can you see my finger this time? I would like to catch Luke a little more privately before we all disperse.
I'm assuming everybody's dispersing, so we got Will and Eovald going to Vera's, Pipplin and Sybil going to your apartment, and Luke and Luce going to the Druid's Rest. So everybody kind of separates, but Pipplin tells Sybil to wait for a second and kind of runs and grabs Luke.
Could Luce and I be standing next to each other?
Yeah, you want to do that?
Totally, waiting for our perspective.
Luke, is everything all right? Do you need some more healing? I can do a little bit more.
No, I'm fine. It's mainly when we were searching in Terry's room, I found all this jewelry and it's worth a decent amount, and I figured after all he's done, it would be good to divide this jewelry between Kai and your niece as well. Money isn't exactly helpful for everything he's done, but I didn't want it to go anywhere else.
That's very nice of you, Pipplin. I mean, Kai and my niece, jewelry this nice, I mean, that money could get them far. Just goes to show you the disparity of the upper class, huh?
Yeah.
Thank you, Pip. And hey, I saw that ice knife.
That completely and utterly missed. Yeah.
I mean, the guy was invisible, but you cast the spell.
I did. Yeah.
And also, we gotta talk about those fucking wings and those glowy eyes. But I don't have the mental capacity right now.
No.
So I'm gonna pretend it didn't happen.
Great.
Hey, but seriously, great job with that ice knife. Let's continue working, okay?
Yeah. Definitely. Thank you.
He kind of looks at you, looks over at Sybil waiting for you, gives you a wink, and then he starts to head off. Luce, Sybil, do you guys have any conversation while that's happening?
I think just quietly, in that post big event, sort of quiet dissociation, feeling comfortable being quiet next to somebody for the first time. So there's not I don't feel like there's a need to break the silence, but as we stand there and I maybe even Luce rolls a cigarette and smokes.
Luce is so cool, dude.
passes it over, offers it to you, and thank you for getting me back on my feet.
Yes. And I take the cigarette and I look at it and I'm like, to new adventures. And I'll take a drag. And I think I might be a little better at it than I think. Oh,
yeah, roll a Constitution saving throw, but it's a pretty low DC. DC 5. DC 5
Constitution is I have a +7.
I know.
Yeah, you got it.
So just roll an natural 1.
11.
Okay, with an 11, I think not only do you not cough or anything, but I think, like you said, you're able to handle it better than you thought you could.
Yeah.
Why was that sentence so hard?
Because I was gonna say take it better than you thought you could.
Yeah.
And I was really choosing my words carefully, but then I just said it anyway because you asked me.
I'll hand it back to her and say, I am very curious about your story. Headmistress Tertia is interested as well. And I don't want to say or make anything a big deal, but just be careful with her. She likes to collect.
Ugh.
And if you don't match what she wants, she's very quick to dismiss you. And I hand the cigarette back.
Take it. Thank you for the warning, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay. So you join Pipplin, Sybil, and Luce. You join Luke. Luke kind of watches Sybil and Pip walk away and looks at you, Luce, and says, "Those two, they're just really yearning for each other, you know? There's a lot of yearning going on, and I can just feel it.
Jesus.
The way they look at each other.
Jesus.
I just see it. Yearning, you know?"
They are both very fascinating. The way they express themselves.
It's so funny that the man with green skin and teeth coming out of the bottom of his mouth, who can turn into animals, and the person from the Feywild with long horns and hooves for feet, are looking at these two relatively human-looking people, and they're the weird ones.
I was like, where?
All right. So, you all head to your separate domiciles for the evening. It has been a very long day. You are hurt. You are tired. You are exhausted. All of your abilities have been used almost. But you're home. You're able to get out from the rain and get into, whether it be your home or a inn or wherever you find or wherever you're planned to find sleep for the evening. But does anybody do anything before they let their head hit the pillows? Michelle.
Okay. That is Michael in French. Yeah, I think I get everything ready because I still haven't done my hour of telepathy control thing that Tercia wanted.
Which you can skip if you want, you know.
No. I know that's late.
I don't want.
I know, yeah. I'm getting everything set up. I think I just telekinetically knock on Eovald's connecting door.
Mm-hmm.
Are you up?
Come in.
Can you come in here?
The door opens.
Yeah.
You see it, Will's not near the door at all. He's like, "Hey, can you come in?"
I'm smoking a pipe. So I walk in.
Naked. Sorry.
I have full armor on.
That's even better.
It took 10 minutes to put armor on before bed.
I don't think I've ever seen you in anything but armor. That's besides the point. Do you mind staying with me just for this hour while I finish this ritual thing that I need to do?
Yeah, sure. I'll just you want a puff of this pipe?
Absolutely not. No, it's disgusting.
All right. Well, as long as you don't mind if I just kind of puff it, I'm happy to sit here for as long as you want.
Thanks. That was really scary, just so you know. Getting out into the hallway and seeing pretty much everyone else unconscious and almost dying was not fun, and I don't want to experience that again anytime soon. That sucked.
Yes, that was bad. It was really bad. But I have to say that if you want to be in an adventure group like this, then I don't think this is going to be the last time.
I know. Just the first time is really difficult, and then it's going to be easier moving forward, and that's going to be that. So,
yeah. Well, I don't think it's ever going to be easy. So,
is it easier? Not exactly easy.
Yeah. True. Well, I mean, how you holding up? You still think you want to be a part of an adventure group like this?
Yeah, of course. Are you okay? You took some hits.
I'm okay. I'm okay. I there was a moment where this Thomas guy jumps out the window, and I'm feeling really bad. And I'm like, do I jump out after him?
Yeah, I saw that was
It's pretty stupid.
seeing someone in plate armor jump out a window like that was a first. It was a first.
Yeah, but unfortunately, maybe for my own health, I would do that 100 times out of 100.
Okay. You don't have to do anything. I just I just don't really want to be alone right now.
You're just like talking to things with your mind or whatever.
Sort of. I take my mind shielding ring off and then have to. It can just get a little uncomfortable. Sometimes I've worked so hard to keep everybody out that to go the opposite is a little. It's fine. It's fine. I can do difficult things.
Yeah, I pull out one of the bottles of wine that I got and I pour myself a glass and then pour another glass for Will and just put it on the dresser next to you. Just sipping it.
Thanks.
All right.
Close my eyes and start.
Yeah. As you start opening up your mind, Eovald, what do you think are the surface level thoughts on Eovald's mind right now?
Surface level thoughts are, like, that was scary. Could have died.
Yeah.
He's thinking about his mom, who he's thinking about visiting soon. Just as a, I haven't seen her in a while. I'm like, this is serious.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah. And she's in the city.
Yep. And just a little bit of relief.
Yeah. I think that's honestly kind of pleasant to feel from Eovald, Will, and it's as the first thoughts that hit your brain when you open up, it kind of eases you into the practice, and you spend your hour ritual with Eovald watching over you, and Sybil, Pip, is there anything that you guys do before hitting the bed? When you get home, Norbit is very excited to see you. And very worried because you look wet and hurt and upset. So he'll probably, go put a folded up blanket near the fire to warm it up and, start a kettle and, just start trying to mom night. Is there anything that the
Night,
two of
Mom.
you do?
Do you want a cup of tea? Or do you want if you want to go straight to bed, I'm going to have a cup of tea, so...
No, I think a cup of tea would be a good wind down.
Sleepy tea?
Sleepy tea,
Yes.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Gets work.
So the very glowy one tonight, very illuminating, very different than the necrotic shroud.
Yeah. Very. Entirely different feeling as well when it was, I don't know, activated. Don't know how this works still, but...
What happened? How did you...
I fell out the window trying to get
good.
Yeah, but I was trying to get a look at Thomas, or where I thought Thomas might be, and so I leaned out the window a bit too far and started falling, and it just kind of happened.
Well, that's
These things.
very lucky.
Yeah, especially with what just happened. I'm pretty sure I was very... I mean, if obviously you've had to get me back up in battles before, but this one has felt different.
Yeah. I'm a little nervous. I knew when we agreed to this that there was going to be some sense of danger to it, but I mean, Thomas is a person. A very magical person, very capable person, but there are things in the world that are far scarier than him.
Yes.
And I know Will's really excited, and Eovald and Luce are very capable as well, and we are very capable, but I just feel... I think I feel what it means to be young.
Battling a mage is terrifying, and I mean, for that to be... I mean, it was less than a week ago that our lives were so incredibly different.
Wow. Only a week. Well, things can't move backwards, I suppose, so I'm going to keep going if you are.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm quite invested in this group now. If not whatever our mission is, but just in the people. I don't want to stop doing good with these people. Though I do want to talk to everyone about what that means for us as a party. I think that's a conversation we need to have. And I think it's a conversation that I would like to also have with you. It doesn't have to be right now. I don't want to damper the mood, but I don't know. Not that I think you always need to back me up on everything that I believe. I want you to have your own opinions. I was just surprised by your opinions with what happened with the bodyguard.
Yes, that was interesting. Yeah, I'll think on it, and I understand what you're saying, and yes.
Do you... I can't think of a different way to say this, and I don't mean the way it sounds initially, but I don't want to sleep alone this evening. But in a not platonic, but not the other way, would you share a bed with me tonight?
That was in the book too, I think, and...
No, but not in any of the books. Purely just...
Oh.
Not for anything to happen in that regard.
We're just sleeping.
Just...
We've had a big day, and we were scared, and we were sleeping. We are sleeping.
Yeah, yes, I think just...
Yes, I think that sounds good.
Would like to sleep next to you. There seems to be no way to say this without any innuendo.
I get it. Sleeping. We're going to sleep together.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
That's what I was trying not to say.
No, and I think we both know. We're going to move towards your room, I'm assuming.
Yeah, yes.
Because mine is probably, I don't think it would be as comfortable.
If you would be more comfortable in your own bed, I'm also happy to. But I can also offer.
You are being very strange.
Oh,
thank you, Norbert.
No, but please,
you both have rooms. I just don't understand. He walks away.
Yes, go plug yourself in.
I don't do that anymore.
Darn. Should we get on that? Yes, let me... Yes. Yes.
Now, this is an important question, and I think I know the answer. Whose bed?
Well, Pip's.
Yeah.
Pip's, yeah.
Yeah, I figured.
Yes.
Oh, did you already say
My room's
that?
a mess. Yes.
Oh, sorry. I was too busy being Norbit.
Not suitable for guests.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's, yeah. All right, so we'll fade to black there, as the two of you find a comfortable and
I think that Sybil does not sleep, and I will take a point of exhaustion.
Okay, fine.
I'm so sorry. I'm gonna say it just narratively. I think that this,
Sure.
read these books, and she knows that Pipplin isn't being, insinuating anything, and Pipplin goes to sleep, I'm assuming. Yeah. But I think that Sybil has a very anxious brain, and is like...
I love it.
I'm fulfilling a role, I'm fulfilling a duty. I don't know what it is. I don't know what is happening, and I wish I could go find a book right now.
I like to think that, when you're, maybe they're, sleeping next to each other, and it's, and then Pip falls asleep, but it's the awkward, you're both kind of just next to each other, and Pip does fall asleep, and you're like, okay, it's fine, and you, almost fall asleep, and then, subconsciously Pip just scoots in and cuddles up to you, and then you're just like, oh no.
I'm going to die.
You can definitely at the very least you can take a short rest though.
Okay.
But yeah, you will take a point of exhaustion and you won't get any of the stuff that you get back on a long rest.
And I'm so sorry, you guys.
Hey,
okay, we're just talking tomorrow.
Yeah, it should be. Absolutely amazing. Luce, as you are walking home with Luke, Luke says, all right, well, you go ahead and do you feel good to make it back by yourself?
Yeah, where are you off to, though?
And you don't know this, Sophie, but as a reminder to you, or as a new information to you, as a reminder to the viewers, in our last session, there was it was alluded to in the discussion there with Sybil and Luce, or Sybil and Pipplin, but there was a moment that happened with Terry's bodyguard, where Terry's bodyguard was killed. And that was a thing that wasn't necessarily discussed before the combat happened, whether or not death was a thing the party was okay with, and so it became a little bit of a turmoil. Not too bad. They were just kind of talking about what to do about it.
Well, and I think there was particular malfeasance with dumping the body in the sewer.
Yes, some people wanted to hide the body.
Taking care of it.
Yeah, some people wanted to hide the body. Some people wanted to just turn it in and say we're doing our jobs and that's what we're doing. Some people were we don't we're not technically working with the Iron Guard right now. Blah 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 blah. So there was debate back and forth. Luce canonically in the moment. It's just because you can wreck on this, but canonically in the moment, Luce said, I don't really know the society very well. I'm going to do what you guys say that we should do. But in that conversation ended because Luke was one of the people that was we should turn him in. We shouldn't treat him disrespectfully. But he ended up being convinced by Eovald that it was actually better to just hide him to avoid any potential effort of Thomas finding out that things were happening. And so Luke said in the moment last session that he agreed with hiding the body, but that he was going to come back and get the body later and give him a proper burial and handle the body a little bit more properly. And so that happened last session. That's not what he says in this moment, but you can assume that that's what he's alluding to as he looks at you and he says, do you feel comfortable getting there by yourself?
Yeah, but if you're doing what I think you're doing, do you want me to come with you?
I mean, yeah, but you don't have to. It's not. It's my moral hang-up here. It's not yours.
In the moment I went with what the team thought was best. I was a little drunk. I'm not going to lie. but for two reasons. One, don't want you to have to go through this alone. And two, it doesn't quite sit right with me now that we've had some moment of sobriety.
Well, good. I mean, if we really are going to be partying, if we really are going to find out more about this, Pipplin's mom and this orchestra, and oh yeah, you don't know about that either. In the last session, it was revealed that the near lost tablet that you guys had had been stolen, and that it had a note was left behind with a symbol, the completed symbol that you had been seeing of the chaos, or the well, not chaos. What is it called? The spiral. That you had seen, but the completed symbol being a spiral within a music note. And the stealing of the tablet was claimed by a group called themselves the Orchestra. So it seems this spiral symbol is the symbol of the orchestra. And so he says in that moment, so I know that we're going to be wanting to find out a lot more about that, but so, saying that, I know we're going to come across death, and I know we're going to be the cause of it. But Eovald wanting to treat it so flippantly, just throwing another soul in the sewer. I mean, I understood it from a military perspective, from a tactical perspective. It was the right move. That's why I ended up agreeing with him. But I just don't want us to lose sight of the type of people we are, just because of the things that we have to do.
And even going back to those cultists and the bodies that they had in the sewer, we didn't even leave the snake man down there.
You're right. We didn't. So, I heard this guy was a fuck. So, I'm not looking to give him flowers and a nice headstone, but maybe find a place outside the city for him. And the two of you go off and do that. And that is where we will end this week's session. As you all get ready to prepare yourselves for a long rest, we will pick up the next morning so that you can all have the benefits of a long rest, except for Sybil. Love the narrative choice there. And as a reward for it, you get DM inspiration for that narrative choice. So you might not get a long rest, but you do get a DM inspiration. All right. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. We're going to have a little bit of a Charm chat after this for a few minutes. So you either need to be watching live right now, you need to be subscribed on Twitch, or you're going to have to wait a whole week on YouTube. So it sounds like the best thing to do is just subscribe on Twitch, I guess.
Paying us.
Thank you to my players, the best players GM can ask for. I say it every time, but I mean it every time. And as always, everybody say bye.
Bye.
Bye.